Hello, my name is Alison and I'm on the community team at the Heath Business and Technical Park in Runcorn. And today I want to show you how to make a hug in a bottle. A hug is the one thing that can sometimes make us feel just safe and content, and it's the one thing at the moment that we can't do with people outside our own home. We can see them at 2 meters apart, but we really shouldn't hug them because we love them too much to pass it on. So, how to make a hug in a bottle. The idea is that you would decorate a bottle, then you would add a little label that says fill with warm water, replace the lid, close your eyes and squeeze. Remember a happy memory of us. You might change those instructions, but it's the thought that counts. It's the fact that you have been thinking of a hug and you're passing it on to someone that you love. What will you need? You will need space, which is what I don't have at the moment. Everything is on my kitchen table, away from my little cat, Neil, who is desperate to help. Here's what you'll need. You will need... to just check every so often what the camera can see because my phone is suspended by elastic band. You will need a plastic bottle. This is just a small drinks bottle. I've painted it in white acrylic paint because it's great for drawing on top of. Acrylic paint sticks to the plastic. Good old, look at this, Woolies elastic cord with a safety pin ready for threading. A selection of wools, depends what sort of hair you're going to put on them. Now you might want paper what are these called? Pipe cleaners. Do you know why I can't concentrate? Because we've got a little invader here and he's on the kitchen table and he really shouldn't be. Pipe cleaners, you might want those for arms, we might save those for another one. Googly eyes. Paint and brushes, pens, ribbons, a selection of felts and fabrics, and your good old trusty glue gun. Okay, now the first one I'm going to show you how to make today. There's quite a few. Is this little one. You start off with your bottle. I've painted the top a flesh colour, again more acrylic paint, and then for the upper body this is 2 pieces of felt. Neil is, oh, I can't really do this. There he is. Okay. I know, hold on, look, I'll give you attention in a minute. Can I just say I do disinfect my kitchen table. This is about take number 37 at the moment, so I'm just getting on with it. Cracking on. Done is better than perfect. Now what I want to do is to glue gun her top on. So let's glue. Wrap. No specific measurements because your bottle will be a different size to mine most likely. A strip. See, that's not measured perfectly. It's fine. Arms, a longer strip. I'm going to try not to glue gun myself. I am an expert at that. There we go. Hold it still. Glue at the top of the back there. Lie her down in the middle. And then to make it hug a little bit, now move where the camera is sometimes. Going to put a bit there and a bit there to bring the hug inwards. There we go. And then, excuse me, and I'm going to put the dress on now. To put the skirt on, all you're going to do is put little pleats. So I'm going to glue down there and there. There we go. I'm going to glue as we go along. I'm going to, in fact, I'll just glue a little bit there. Go down, whoops. And then I'm going to put a bit on the outside to pull it back a bit. That's the start of a pleat. And pull it forward again. Oops, daisy. Bring it forward. Holding it in place. A bit further forward maybe. As my husband says, rack of iron, twist it, gob. We just do things approximately. Rack your iron, twist your gob. Okay, there we go. I think I'll put a bit on the inside there. Bring it forward, backwards and forwards, and that is making a very rough pleat. Oh, I'll have to make that pleat a little bit smaller because just running out of felt. Gives the idea of a flare of the skirt. And I'll just put some glue in there. That's now stuck. And no trips to hospital, which is always a bonus. There we go. I'm just going to make a little bit of a waistband. And for her hair, down to the back, for her hair, a little monkey has been playing with it. Hold on. I have wound the wool around my hand over and over and over and over, and then I've tied it there, so that top bit I'm holding the knot, and then I can cut and make a right mess, but I do the cleaning in this house, so it's okay. Put a good generous dollop of glue on top. Oh, missed that little bit there. Lay it down. Here we go. We want some googly eyes. 1, 2. Oh, I've stuck the hair to them. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do it a little bit faster than I normally would. And then with your pen, you'll need to add her face, which is just a little hint of a nose there. You might add some beautiful eyelashes. Oh, how I'd love some eyelashes like that. And can I see a red there? Yes. I do pink cheeks, actually. Little. Gee, you could even do a little heart there, couldn't you? I would if I could draw one. There we go. Little hint of a mouth. You do that better than me. And a little mouth. 1, 2, 3. Little heart on the mouth as well would be nice. There we go. She's got home and away eyes. Oh, it's the static. Now for the arms, I cut out 2 little bits of foam, and I'm going to put them on the inside of the arm there, pulling inwards, and the inside of the arm there. I'm doing this quickly because Neil is approaching, and you have your hug in a bottle. As an alternative, I was always a messy child. As an alternative, here's one. If you didn't want to put the face there, you could, on the lid, draw a face on a piece of scrap cardboard from the inside of a box, and just add on 2 little tabs. Make sure you glue it on, though. You need to put it on. Oh, look at that. That's not in the right place. learn from my mistakes. It needs to screw on so the head's in the right place, that's it. But also make sure you don't glue it shut. So just check that as you go along. Now I've just drawn onto the white acrylic background. I think this would be my dad, lovely Ronnie Davis with his braces, who always did the gardening with his shirt and tie on, or certainly a shirt on. And I thought that might be a nice one for Grandpa or your dad. And then another variation is this little lady who I have plaited her hair. What I've done here is 2 rectangles of felt. Neil's had a go at this one, look. Who knew that felt stretched? And then I've just curved that front bit in for the hairline. I snipped that bit off to curve it around the back of the head. And this, and I've done that for both sides, but I've then cut it into 9 strips. And I've put, the idea is that we're going to then put them in groups of 3 and plait them. And when you've plaited them, over, 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 you would tie it with ribbon, and like that one. And then for this one, I thought, oh, I'll make a little skirt. So the skirt I made with, I put 2 hems basically. Press, press, iron. So all the way along there, that would be the hem. Same on this side. Press a little, press a bit more this time, and that will be where the elastic will go. If you've not made a skirt before for a toy or whatever, then make sure that right sides go to right sides. When you've done those 2 hems, sew them. Turn your skirt the right way around, and you will have, let me just show you, where your skirt is then. You would then need to make a little hole there, thread your elastic through and tie it and pull it tight, like I did there, and it fits on. Now, this was a bit shorter than I'd thought, so I just gave her some jazzy red shoes down here, painted the bottom, and then I thought, shall I put arms on her? Now, I'll just show you how to make arms, just in case you wanted arms. You would put the pipe cleaners either side of the throat and just twist a little tiny bit, maybe 2 centimetres. Here's the arm starting to form. Twist that side. I'd pull the arms around the back, and then you would, here's the arms here, but as it was, and twist into little cup shapes there, sort of bat shapes. Now, I didn't think that looked right, so what I did instead was, I had this piece of fabric from another Hug in a Bottle, which I'm going to record in a moment, and it's the offcut. Now look at this. It's an offcut of a scrub that I've made for one of the little dolls. And I lay it down, and it looked like a little cape, and I thought, gosh, this one doesn't need arms. And then here I stuck the eyes on, and then just added the lips with paint because a pen wouldn't work. And finally, the last one, if Neil hasn't had it. Monkey. This one is one that little ones can make as well. I made sure that once I'd done the face, I wanted to add some felt hair. Now this one, I think the face is too wide. So what I would do is a short piece and a longer piece for the fringe and for the back of the hair. And unlike this one, This is just attached to the lid, by the way. Make sure the lid can come off so it can be filled with warm water. Hold on, get it on the right way. I would cut it longer than I did, and I would wrap it round here because that looks nicer. And then I put here he comes, the fringe on there. I think that looks better. What do you think of that, hey? Googly eyes glued on. Look, eyelashes, Neil. I love you. I know, but let me just describe this. And then you glue on the first piece of wool, and you keep on wrapping and wrapping and wrapping. Now this is fancy wool, but any wool would do, and that is a really good skill for children. For children to keep the tension in the wool, and then just to seal it at the bottom, and then present it with that little tag and lots of love. It comes from the word hug comes from the Scandinavian word hugger, which means comfort. And I hope this brings comfort to whoever you're thinking of. You'll feel a warm glow if you do send a hug to somebody. Best of luck. Bye for now.